And we begin this afternoon with the latest on the stormy weather conditions. We are under a flash flood warning for the next hour. There is high water and flooding in several areas across the Metroplex. This is along Division Street west of Bowen Street in Arlington. High water covered the roadway there. A portion of Randall Mill Road has been shut down due to high water. This is near the Horton development. This video shot by a Fox 4 viewer, Mark Singletary, who says there's been recent flooding in his neighborhood in Fort Worth. For now, the fire department closed this area to traffic. Meteorologist Ali Turiano is here with the very latest on what is happening now and what we can expect later today. Ali.
Hi, Dan. Good afternoon, everyone. So our flash flood warning is specifically right now for Tarrant County and areas just east and southeast of Fort Worth. So that is the one warning we have in place at this point in time. That warning was extended until 1 p.m. That is where we've seen the worst conditions in terms of water on the roadways. And when we add in our radar estimates, we're looking at a 2 to 4 inch range already for parts of the Metroplex, and that extends southward into parts of Johnson and Hill and even far western parts of Ellis County. So even though we only have one flash flood warning in place, there's likely minor flooding happening elsewhere, especially south of I-20 through Johnson, Ellis, and Hill County. And the flooding concerns will continue as we go through the afternoon because we've got so much moisture available and our front is still well to our west. Notice the movement too with a lot of this rain and these thunderstorms is now more south to north. So we will see training cells one after the other in many locations. The good news, there is at least a little bit of good news. Areas that are in the 60s, your severe threat has gone way down. You just now have a flood concern through the day. But to the east-southeast, where it is still warm and the atmosphere a little volatile, we will keep with a severe threat for the next several hours. So we're talking sections of Van Zant, Henderson, Anderson, Freestone, Limestone, and Navarro County going at least through mid, maybe late afternoon hours as those storms slowly move off to the east and northeast. So let's talk county by county what's going on. It is just a wall of water coming up from the south, from Mansfield to Arlington, where that flash flood warning is in place, but also in areas like DeSoto, up around DFW Airport that is lifting north into Louisville. To the south, some stronger thunderstorms still producing lightning and gusty winds, and in particular, one that I've been watching for the past hour moving northward. We're seeing these little appendages coming out of these cells. A brief funnel not out of the question here around Blooming Grove and Frost, and then even to the south outside of Irene and Pelham and Emmett. So we'll keep an eye on these thunderstorms in Navarro County. At this point, not severe, but definitely something to watch with at least some weak rotation out of these cells. We could quickly get a spin up here through the afternoon for our southeastern county. So we'll monitor those. We'll talk more about the flood threat, and I'll have your 7-day forecast. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Ali. Live look now. One of our photographers is out driving along I-30, heading west towards Arlington. Started out in Dallas. You can see there is quite a bit of rain still falling in that part of the Metroplex.